Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. If you want to learn a little bit more about yourself and you want to learn about how you give and receive love based on the book The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, then continue watching the video. I'm going to share with you a therapeutic art exercise that will help you explore your love language in a creative and fun way. So Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and I've been thinking a lot about how we give and receive love. I first discovered the book The 5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman a few years back, and after reading it, learning about it, and taking the quiz, I learned so much about the relationships in my life and how to improve them. So according to him, there are 5 main love languages that we speak, and they're all different, and there is usually one dominant language that means the most to us, and it's the way that we want to receive love and want to give love, and it's the most impactful. So there is no right or wrong way. Everybody expresses it and wants to receive love differently, and it's really about learning what the other person and about what you want, and kind of meeting on a level where you can properly understand each other and know that those languages of love means the most to you or to the other person. There has been many relationships in my life where I thought, maybe they don't love me as much as I love them. But learning these love languages, knowing that their language was different than mine, made me understand that they do love me, and it's just a different way of showing love. So having this broader understanding of these love languages can really help to deepen your relationship, not only to other people, but most importantly, to yourself. I want to share with you a simple therapeutic art exercise that will help you dig deeper into your love language and help you express that and feel that in a really creative and fun way. You're just going to need very simple supplies. All you need is a piece of paper, some felt markers, pencil crayons, oil pastels, watercolors, acrylic paints, whatever that you have on hand. Before you begin, set up a nice quiet space in your home. Light a candle or incense and set this time just for yourself. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Place your hands on the paper and begin to set your intention. Say out loud or silently in your heart, I am worthy of love. I express my love easily and effortlessly. I deserve to receive love in abundance. Wherever I go and who I am with, I find love. The 5 love languages according to Dr. Gary Chapman. Gifts. You feel loved when people give you visual symbols of love. You recognize the value and effort. In short, actions speak louder than words. Physical touch is when you feel most loved through holding hands, cuddling, and kissing. Words of affirmation is all about affection through compliments, verbal encouragement, and words of appreciation. Quality time is all about undivided attention. You feel most loved when your partner wants to spend uninterrupted time with you with full eye contact and presence. Acts of service is all about easing the burden of responsibility for the person you love. It's things like making your coffee in the morning, picking up your dry cleaning, or doing the dishes when you've had a busy day at work. Draw a heart in the center of the page and start to fill the outside of the heart with all the ways that you give and receive love. What kind of love languages is most meaningful to you? What are some ways people have shown you love that have stayed in your heart forever? What are some ways you have expressed your love to others? Make your desires known. Illustrate them using colors, lines, and shapes. Don't worry about what it looks like, just focus on the feeling. If all those desires are filled, what does your heart look like? What colors is it? What shape? What is the feeling inside your heart when you feel most loved? Tune into that feeling and express it on paper. Feel the heart. Feel the love. So this is a drawing that I did, and the whole experience really made me think about all the times in my life where I have received love and how much it meant to me. And it gave me the opportunity to also really dig deeper and find out what way I love to give love as well. And I realized that all of the love language are very equally important to me, and that I may be multilingual in love. And I think that's a really beautiful thing to learn about yourself. It just made my heart warm up, and it made me feel all fuzzy inside, because I feel really blessed to have the experiences of love with the people in my life. So the way that I illustrated it, I added some food here, because that's a huge love language of mine. That's act of service, cooking for someone, or if someone cooks for me. I did some love notes and cards. I love giving cards and receiving cards. I drew holding hands, because I do love the act of holding a hand with someone. It's something that's so simple, but it just feels so nice to be held. I drew some flowers, because I think one of the best gifts I've received are just flowers. I absolutely love receiving flowers. I drew an ear, because one of the ways that I give love is by lending an ear. I love listening to people. I love holding space for people. And I realized that's a really strong love language of mine. So that is about quality time. I drew some gifts. I drew a little person holding boxes, which represents people helping me, whether it may be moving or giving me a ride or whatever it may be. These little acts of services is very meaningful to me, because I know people are going out of their way to do something for me. I drew a face that's very shocked and surprised, because I think one of the best gifts I've ever received is a surprise, whether it may be a surprise gift, a surprise party, or whatever it is. That moment, the element of surprise is very, very meaningful to me, and it's something that I'll never forget. I drew some eye gazing here for quality time, words of affirmation, spending time in nature, so spending quality time in nature with people that you love. I drew sharing a meal together. I think that is one of the most simple ways to spend time with someone that you love, is sharing a meal, talking with no distractions, no phone, and just being present with one another. If all those things that I've experienced in my life, how does it make my heart feel? I knew that I felt really warm. It felt very soft, and it felt very fuzzy. So I did kind of soft yellows and oranges, and I drew some roots at the bottom of the heart, because having that kind of love and being fulfilled in all those love languages makes me feel really grounded. It makes me feel very connected to myself and the earth. And in the middle, I drew a big blooming flower, because when we have the opportunity to receive love like that and to give love like that, it feels like an opening in my heart. And this exercise just made me feel very grateful to be alive, to have the experiences that I have. And it also made me realize that these love languages can be practiced not only on the people I love, but also to myself. And I think it's so important for you to understand these ways that you love and that you receive love, because it just gives you a deeper understanding of who you are. And the more that you know yourself, the better that life is, because you have a deeper understanding of who you are, what you want, and what you want to give to the world. So I really hope that you enjoyed this exercise, and if you try it, please share with me. I would love to see your drawing. You can always tag me on Instagram or send me an email. I'm also offering one-on-one online therapeutic art sessions. So if you want to dig deeper into the world of therapeutic art and you want to learn a little bit more about yourself and open up your creative spirit, then please don't hesitate to reach out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I have so many more ideas to share with you and more healing art activities to share with you. So in the meantime, I'm sending you all love, and I'll see you next week.